So here's a few clips with the Axe-FX 3 Firmware 5 Beta. This is basically the unholy chug update. So if you're into high gain metal tones like I am, you're going to love this firmware. Go and try it out. The first thing that I did though before I installed it was I recorded a clip with the Recto One Red model. If you watch my video with the FC controllers yesterday, same preset, using some York Audio IRs and the Recto One Red. Basically what I did was record a clip with that in 4.03, and I also cut the DI at the same time. I updated and then I reamped that DI over USB with the Axe-FX 3. Let's have a listen to them back to back. So that's pretty sweet. Let's have a listen to a couple of high gain amps, and I'll play as much chugga-dugga kind of stuff as I can. This is a PRS SC245 and I am on the Mesa Mark IV model. This is just a straight up USA lead. Have a listen to this. Yeah, that's got the Mark Series thing happening at the end. Oh man, yeah, you can probably tell I'm a little bit excited. So the Mark IV is one of my favorites. A preset that I've been using to do a lot of recording is a blend of the Uberschall with a bit of Atomica. This is the same preset, just updated to firmware 5. Really like what's happening with the palm mutes there. One more, let's do the 5153. I did a 5-minute tones video on this last week, so I'll just bring up the Blue Channel preset that I did for that. The 5153 there is just ridiculous. You can hear the difference there between the palm mutes and then the non-palm muted motes, which are really, really heavily accented on those kind of upstrokes, which I like a lot. That's what I often look for in a high gain amp. One last thing as well, obviously I've been doing a lot of like chug-a-chug kind of stuff, but another thing that's really important for me with high gain is definition when you're palm muting, playing faster kind of stuff. So I'll do my best to sort of play like a Paul Gilberty kind of thing, or something I would play in a solo with just a little bit of muting on the bridge and the neck pickup, and I think it's really, really cool. Which is really nice. You can hear there as I slowly move my right hand across the string, it goes from sort of really, really choked and staccato to just a little bit more legato, which I quite like. So yeah, I'm going to go away and play a bunch more guitar and do some practice with these high gain amps. Go and grab Firmware 5 from the forum, and of course the beta releases, you know, they may or they may not have issues. This is kind of part of the fun with the Axe-Fx for me as well. It's sort of like, imagine if it was the 60s and you walked into Jim Marshall's shop and you know, one of the people there has like what became a Plexi, and it's like, hey, you want to try this new circuit out that we've got? And you plug into it and it's like, whoa, this is awesome, there's new improvements. And that's why I really like the Axe-Fx, that kind of like continuous improvement and addition. And of course a bunch of people go like, oh, but if it's good now, then what was it like a couple of firmwares ago? Not good. So I think it's one of those things where it's like, there's always very, very small things with certain amps, or you know, certain types of tones which can always be tightened up. And you know, a lot of people have talked about the sort of the chug thing and the palm mute thing, especially with the Mark series amps. And yeah, I'm digging it a lot. So that's, again, another favorite thing about the Axe-Fx for me. It's this like living, breathing kind of platform. And yeah, I don't know how Cliff does it, drinking decaf as well. We need like a GoFundMe or something to get this guy a lifetime supply of decaf that he never has to pay for, so we can keep getting these amazing updates for free. See you guys soon.